guys, welcome back to my channel.
Empty my bank account and buy that boy with a pipe. Buy that boy with a pipe. I might.
So in today's video, I will be going through my palettes in my makeup collection. I do not have a crazy amount, but then again, I don't have a little amount. Like I have a good amount in my opinion. A lot of this I have been collecting for a very long time, so it's not like I just went out and bought all these palettes at once. All these palettes you may have seen in a lot of my other videos. I use them quite frequently. Some I don't use at all, some I use a little bit, like some are small, some are big. There's a big variety, and I would also love to look back on this video maybe in like a year or two and just look at how my collection has grown. Also, I didn't even mention my background is different. If you guys can't tell, I finally moved into my apartment and finally got the background that I've been dying to all summer. I would love to do a room tour because I've worked really hard on this room. So if you guys want to see that, then leave that in the comments below and I will be getting onto that as soon as I can. But okay, let's get on to the palettes. I'm going to start off small to large, I guess. The two smallest palettes I have, they just have two things in them, but they're still considered a palette like online. So this is my Ulta Beauty little palette, and it's just got, it's kind of like, it's a duo. It's just got a highlighter and a blush. That's basically it, just a highlighter and a blush. I don't really use this that much because they're just not that pigmented really. So yeah, I don't even wear blush in general, so I just don't use it. My next palette is my Tartelest Tease palette, and this has a lot of really pretty eyeshadow colors. I love Tarte products because they just smell so good. Like all their products smell like chocolate, or like, I don't even know, they just smell really, really good, not like that chemically smell that makeup usually has. Shout out to Anne for getting me this. My next palette will be the Ulta Beauty palette again, but this is an eyeshadow palette, and I actually have used this palette. The eyeshadows aren't that pigmented, but they do have really pretty colors, and if you work with them, they can end up being really pretty. So this is the last of my small palettes or whatever. So this is another Ulta palette. And this is just an eyeshadow, and I'm assuming this is a highlighter and blush or bronzer again. I actually did use this bronzer for a while, but it's just so like orange. It's just so orange that I couldn't really use it that much. And if it is a blush, let me know, but I'm pretty sure, I want to say it's a bronzer. I don't know. Since this is a highlighter, kind of makes sense. And I don't really use this palette as well, so that's why you haven't seen it that much in videos. That's another palette. So, since we're on a little Ulta theme, this is actually my last Ulta palette, and this is just the Ulta contour kit, and I know a lot of people have this. This was my first contour kit that I ever bought, so I just thought it was cool because like it looks like a little book, and it actually comes with a thing that you pull out, and it gives you like instructions on how to do it. So I never contoured before I bought this, so I just really wanted something that was easy to work with and that was something really good for beginners. So yeah, and I actually dropped it and broke a lot, but those were just the bronzers I didn't even use that much, I'm pretty sure, because I used this one. I just like mix those now. But there are two highlighters. I would actually really recommend this for beginners because this really helped me out a lot, and I believe it was like $15. So $15 for all that's pretty good. So yeah, that's my other palette. I forgot to do this one. I guess this is considered like a small palette, but this is my Too Faced Natural Matte eyeshadow palette. And I went through my like matte phase where everyone went through like a year ago with all the Kylie Jenner stuff. I bought this because I really wanted a matte palette, and so yeah, this is my like palette I go to when I want a matte eye. And you can tell I hit pan on that one. I use that one all over the lid usually, and then just go in with like a mixture. So yeah, I really like this palette. Sorry, I forgot to add this one to my small collection of palettes. I forgot again. But this is just a MAC palette. I literally got this sophomore year of high school for Christmas, sophomore year Christmas, and these colors are so pretty. The colors in here are just like my favorite colors that I would wear on an everyday basis. They are old, like I said, I got it sophomore year, so I don't really wear it that much. It's just more like a collection piece. But when I did have this, I wore it like every day, and just the packaging is the cutest thing. It's actually cloth. It's not like the hard plastic kind that you buy. It's actually cloth, and I mean the bad side of that is it gets makeup everywhere on it, obviously you can see, but I have had this for a long time, and if it wasn't dirty I would definitely like sit it out because it's just so cute and it goes with my theme. Like, I can't get over it. But yeah, so this palette everyone and their moms have, like, basically it's just the basic Naked palette. It's the first one by Urban Decay, and I got this sophomore year for prom. I went to prom and I was like, oh my god, I've always wanted the Naked palette. This will be perfect. I can do my own makeup, which I did for one prom. I went to 2 proms that year. I did my makeup for one prom, and then I went to get my makeup done at Ulta, and literally the lady made my face 2 different shades. Another worker walked up to the lady doing my makeup and said, like, I can see the line from across the store. Like, it was that bad. And so yeah, got orange foundation all over my dress. It was just bad. So yeah, I always do my makeup now. But anyways, love these colors. Hit pan on all these. My favorite is Sidecar, as you can tell. I used all of it. So yeah, I still like this palette, and I still like this palette. I don't have the second or third one, which, I mean, I would like to get, but I mean, it's not like a necessity. These are my most recent palettes. So I got this palette, the Tartelest In Bloom palette. I got this when I first started my summer job of last year. So I got it last summer. I use this in a lot of tutorials, and everyone keeps telling me to put like alcohol in this one because it's broken and it's my favorite color, and just like put it back in the palette, but I haven't had time. And like I said, all Tarte products smell so good. Like, all these eyeshadows smell amazing. This is probably my favorite palette when it comes to eyeshadows. So this palette I got for my birthday of this year. My boyfriend actually bought it for me because I've been wanting to make my own colors, because I was like, why buy an eyeshadow palette if I'm only going to like use 3 of the colors and not the other ones? It's kind of a waste of money. So I made my own. I actually did a review on this. I love the Z palette. I think it's so pretty. And this color, it was called Come and Get It. It was like a shimmery pink color. It broke. I never even got to use it. It was by Coulourpop. Yeah, all these eyeshadows in here are from Coulourpop. I'm planning on getting a lot more eyeshadow pans. I'd like more like fall colors maybe. So yeah. And last but not least, my Morphe palette is the last palette that I bought. I bought this summer as well, but it was like later on in the summer when I bought the brushes. And I also did a review on this palette as well. So yeah, this is just the Morphe contour palette, and I'm really bad at dropping things, or just like when I pack, they get like messed up. So this is a little cracked right here, but all the other ones are intact, and I use all of these colors. Like, I can use every single one of them. So I definitely would recommend this palette. And I also want to buy the Morphe, I forgot what it's called, but it's like with all the like pretty fall like berry colors. I really want to get that one next, so in my next collection video you may see that. So yeah, that's my last palette. Alright guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, it would mean a lot if you would like, subscribe, and comment your opinions. Also, if you have not entered the giveaway, it will be ending very, very, very soon. So if you have not entered it, enter it now for a chance to win the NYX products. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you guys in my next video.